Hey, this is Max, and welcome back to the Ronin System podcast. It's actually I think this is one of the few times we've actually recorded consecutively.
We were here last week.
We were here
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
That's good though.
This is like Battle Buddies 22, I think, or 21.
21.
21.
21.
21.
Dude, I love saying that meme.
Yeah, no.
21. Hey man, speaking of one thing, before we started, they were talking about the yard work.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm about to hire somebody to just do
I'm
that
on
shit,
the.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
on
I
the
got a
shit.
great guy for you, bro.
But
Did
keep in
they
mind,
do
though.
grass, though?
Talk to me after the.
Did they do grass though?
Keep in mind, Ahmed doesn't have grass.
No, but he did. He does cons too, and he did Stevens too. So I'll get you
because we need that because
Don't blast the price right now on the podcast. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
after.
we'll talk
dude,
about it.
our backyard is half sand. I'm not even kidding. It's
Really?
it's half sand.
Because the grass has died, or what?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Let me show you a picture of when we first got the house. I mean, obviously they just
They
laid
put
down
the sod. They just put the sod down. Yeah,
yeah.
but all the sod doesn't take sometimes, especially when they leave
But
shit.
dude,
when the
it's-
construction workers leave shit under the sod.
It's frustrating, man, because our neighbors, both of them, right next to each other,
Beautiful
right
grass.
next to us. Yeah, their grass is totally fine, but then it's just ours, just fucking dead, unrevivably dead.
But I was like, I'm gonna be super Hispanic. I'm gonna take care of my own shit. Now I'm like, nope.
Not gonna do that again.
I mean, I cut the grass. I'm like, I need to keep it like a mullet. I'll keep the front.
All right,
you know what I mean? Taking
Look at
care.
this. All right,
Look at
that's
that.
that's when we first got it.
Lush green.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And now, just imagine half of that is you're at the beach.
Oh, you didn't take a picture of it. You didn't show us an after. Damn it.
I always want to take one, but then it's like half of it's
He's
the
like, man,
beach.
I don't want this shit on my phone.
But hey, man, the other half is weeds. So it's
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
So
And
we do have a company that comes out and does fertilizer, weeds, all that jazz.
That's what I
right?
need, man.
Part of your homeowners association.
No. That's a separate thing that we pay for. But I don't have somebody that comes and cuts edges, does all that. I do that myself.
Yeah, that part's easy though.
And my dogs dig holes, so that helps with the aeration. So.
Man, I need that shit, man.
Yeah.
Fucking tired of doing the yard work. Our HOA always constantly pesters us, be like, "Hey, cut your grass," or like, "Hey, pull this weed," and they'll send passive aggressive pictures of it too.
Oh wow! In black and white or in color?
In color.
Dang,
So they'll send a
they
picture of
got
our
you, bro.
yard, just zoomed into this one weed. It's like, pluck this one. It's like, fuck, man. $45 for them to complain.
Yeah, fuck. Who's got that kind of time?
Dude, me, I was like, all right, I'm a homeowner. I'm gonna cut my own grass. I was like, but you know what? I'm gonna do more for the earth. I'm gonna get battery powered machinery. I'm not gonna get gas and with the oil and have to do all that shit. Plus, I don't want all those chemicals in my garage. Boom. Come to find out, I need to charge the battery. Either I need 6 batteries, or I'm charging those 2 batteries.
Which one you
3
get? You get the
times.
18 volts?
Yeah, or bigger, I think.
E40?
Yeah, 40. But the thing is the back takes so much, and I bag it. I have to
Hey, bro.
unbag it. If I don't
Just
cut
imagine,
it enough.
I use an 18 volt.
Yeah.
I need 2 batteries every time. It stops halfway through.
Yeah, killing me. And if I let it grow too long, forget it, bro. It's gonna take forever. I'm like, the interesting part is you got people on Facebook. They're like, if anybody needs a teenager to cut, I'm like, oh yeah, $40, $50. That'll be $95. Well, you. Yeah, right.
Get the fuck out of here.
They're like, just looking for some high school money. I was like, high school money? What y'all buying? What you pay?
Weed.
You put premium in that Jeep? Get out of here.
Yeah. Weed. That's what they're buying.
95 is a lot. Holy shit.
Yeah. So I was like, come down to 40, 50. I wouldn't blink an eye. I'd be like, hey, I need you here twice. Fridays, I'll keep the dogs in from 4 to 5. Come here, do your thing. Boom.
Yeah, I remember these kids in the neighborhood would charge $5.
Oh.
That was it.
When the neighborhood first started, which is not the time to try to do a lawn thing because everybody's got sod, you can't cut it because then it's going to ruin it. They're driving around, putting their mowers on a golf cart, driving it around hey, you need your lawn mowed? You need my lawn mowed? Why? Do I look like I need my lawn mowed? I'm Hispanic, bro. Get out of here.
I should tell you something about Edgar. When his neighborhood, everyone has golf carts.
Oh, yeah.
So does Edgar.
Yeah, Edgar he's got a 6-seater,
Yeah.
subwoofers,
Yeah. Fucking
Things-
rims.
riced out, man.
Yeah.
Lights. I play Fast and the Furious theme every so often.
Yeah.
No, but we were talking about how you'd like to, now that you've got your backyard cleared out and you're gonna clear out some dead trees, you want a smoker and like
I want a fire pit. Yeah.
So just like
Like,
have a
chill out.
chill spot, you know what I mean? And
Yeah. And then
That's
it's
good.
a little bit more usable.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So and
Because you got the patio upstairs, which is nice.
yeah,
to
but I think I
but
got.
you don't
I
want
got
to have fire on the patio.
Yeah,
right?
I have a grill up there, but I want to definitely make sure. I probably have to do the. Is this the
Home improvement podcast?
home improvement lawn and garden version of
the
the
adulting,
episode
the
of the
adulting
podcast?
podcast.
And let me tell you how I beat a motherfucker up in my back of my yard.
Yeah, just put mats back there.
Yeah.
I gotta sand the deck and then refinish it and all that, but I'm definitely gonna hire somebody to do that. That is hard work.
Yeah, bro.
That is not something I want to do.
It doesn't matter when you do it. Like whether it's the summer, the winter, whatever, it's still hard work.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do that. But all good. I got projects. I got to redo this bathroom.
This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna redo it just like the one upstairs in the hallway. So
Still going with like the 80s theme or?
yeah, no, that's gonna be like
Just kidding.
yeah. The one in the one upstairs is nice.
Oh, yeah,
it's
those-
super nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll basically be like that. Just the way that the toilet's situated. You know.
Yeah, get all the spiders out of there.
Yeah, I mean, never go down there. Like,
Yeah.
I never go down there.
People don't live here.
People don't live down. People don't live down here. I'm sure there's spiders in that.
Clearly, no one takes a shit in there because the seat has never been put down.
Yeah, it just sits there. Actually, yeah, the seat cover is there.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. How are you liking teaching? Every once in a while, we didn't teach today, but
Yeah, I like it.
you got fired like me.
I did want to do passing though.
I think
I feel like that's something that we're missing as an academy, as a school.
Yeah.
Is I think we have good, like, decent passing, but I feel like it'd be better,
I think you're right.
especially at the higher levels.
I sent this video to Ahmed from the Worlds today. The dude had a body lock. It was on the ground, but like had a body lock, then went up into like a headstand, right? But like had the body lock and used his head as the tripod, and just kept his hips just rotating his hips because the guy had butterfly hooks. Just one hook was just.
Is that recent?
Yeah, it was from this weekend or from today or yesterday.
I think I saw that.
And the guy was like this, like rotating slowly but surely, and then just,
That was
Man, who was that?
Hiron Gracie.
yeah.
He's the next good Gracie. He won double
Okay.
gold.
He's the purple
He's brown.
brown belt.
He
yeah.
won double gold at brown. I
Probably
mean, he's
only
young.
17.
He's a good kid.
Oh.
I mean, and it was cool because he had Hodger and Kyra. Kyra?
Yeah, Kira
Is,
Gracie.
Kira?
Yeah.
Is that his mom?
I hope not. I don't think so. If he's
Yeah.
17,
I mean, she's probably in her
40s?
late 30s.
She's
early 40s.
definitely older.
Or she's in her
older.
early 40s probably.
yeah, but she didn't have a baby when she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
She had a baby in her 30s.
What's his guy's name?
Maybe
Google
she's
it
just
up.
his aunt.
Ryron, good luck spelling that. There's a R. There's
It's
R's.
Rayron.
It's actually Hyon.
Hyron.
Hiron.
Hyron. Rayron. Gracie.
Oh, Rayron.
Rayron.
Right.
Ryan Gracie's kid.
How old is
Ryan Gracie?
Ryan Gracie.
How old is he? Or
He's
Which
20
Ryan
he's
Gracie?
21.
Like the one that
21?
the one that died, Ryan Gracie?
No.
Ooh, no.
Oh.
Ryan Gracie. The one that died in
no,
jail.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we got hit over the head with a motorcycle helmet.
Oh yeah.
Drug
yeah.
problem and all that?
I don't know if that's his kid. Maybe
It is. Yeah.
it is.
Died 2007.
Illegitimate or legitimate? What are we talking? I mean, he did have the last name, so
That's him.
I meant that with all due respect. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's him then.
Things kind of slow right now.
Yeah, he's
I'm mad your 56K is not cutting it right now, bro.
there's a lot of shit not cutting it.
Yeah, he's Ryan's kid. Hyan's kid.
Yeah. Well, he's good. Hyan was the one who was beefing with Waleed Ishmael. They got into like street fights, and then Waleed beat the crap out of Hoyce in that
Hoyce.
jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah,
And choked him unconscious on that clock choke.
that was in deep.
Kyra is 38.
That was in a stadium.
That
too.
was Kyra's 38.
Kyra Gracie's 30.
38.
Is Kyra or Kira?
Kira.
Kira
Gracie. Yeah.
Kira Gracie.
She's 38.
She's 38.
Okay. Well, I don't. She's not his mom, obviously.
No.
Yeah,
mom's
but he
like
had
a
Hodger
lane
in
or
his
something.
corner coaching him. I'm like, yo, that's the goat.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's teaching him.
Surprised he wasn't beating everybody with a cross choke from the mount, bro.
He was choking people from the back a lot. He
Yeah.
was getting people from the back.
I saw a couple bow and arrows that were pretty, like dudes waited, and then once you see the grimace.
Dude, they're doing crazy shit in jiu-jitsu now, man. There's just some of the stuff those people are doing is just insane. Yeah, but I think you're right about the passing piece.
We need to pass more.
We need to work on. Yeah,
I think it's not like technique specific. I think it's a methodology issue.
I also think it's a point of not accepting, getting swept. Like you're keeping a good base, like defending more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, but I think it's definitely that too. But I feel like it's a big thing is people get stuck in one specific pass and then want to keep hitting that specific pass.
Yeah,
And then if it fails,
They don't chain them together.
they don't chain them
that's
together.
like blue
but
belt,
then,
purple belt stuff.
yeah,
We do that a lot.
And
There's a
then,
lot of guys like that.
yeah,
like if
I
the
agree with
Toriano doesn't hit, you gotta
the
fucking
kind of
move to the next thing.
not passiveness, but like just like nonchalant about getting swept.
Yeah, like if the leg drag doesn't hit, you need to
You
Move-
do something
move it
else,
along, bruh.
or like if they're constantly looking for an underhook, somewhere, and you're just not going to get the underhook or whatever, or you constantly like are in open guard and trying to pin one leg down, and they're just not letting you pin that leg down.
Yeah, I think it's a methodology issue. You're
So-
not thinking about it the right way.
So what do you think we do in excess currently? Takedowns.
You know what I think we do?
We don't do enough of that either,
We don't
especially in gi.
I think what we do in excess is I don't think there's a. I'll tell you what, to me personally, and that's just kind of the nature.
That was like three thoughts in one.
Well, yeah,
and then
no,
one's
what I'm
coming.
trying to say is it's nobody's fault, right? I just want to be very blunt about.
Oh
that.
yeah, it's community.
Right? It's community, because so you have multiple people teaching,
Yeah,
and they're teaching different things.
yeah,
And they're not like
On the same page.
They're not it's not like a curriculum where like, hey, this whole week we're going to focus on back takes, or these next 2 weeks we're going to focus on back takes, and so you can teach back takes and how you want to teach a back take, but we're all teaching back takes. But that's not happening. It's just like, I'm going to show a choke from side control, or I'm going to show submissions from side control. And the other person's like, I'm going to show sweeps from Deli Hiva X. That's what's going on. Know what you think?
yeah. I think we should definitely have like a standard of the week kind of thing. Like, so what we did in Richmond at the school that I was with, basically every month I would post like, hey, this is what we're learning this day.
Yeah,
It wasn't like specific. Oh, it's going to be a Kimura from guard. It's just going to be like submissions from guard.
yeah.
Then anyone that's teaching will teach whatever they want as long as it's a submission from guard. So I think we need something like that where it's a system where like once a week or every week it's just like passing from half. Next week is passing from open or butterfly. Next week after that is like preventing passing from certain positions or something like that.
Yeah.
Feels like a theme for the week.
So I try to keep what I teach on theme for an extended amount of time. Right. So if it's like a month, then we're just going to work like gradually from these positions. The problem is if I'm only teaching once a week, and how consistent is those people coming to that class? Maybe they come to my class and then they go to the rest of the week, they go to somebody else's class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was doing for the month that I've been teaching. On top of your class, it's just like one single setup for a single leg, and then just variations off of that, which hasn't really worked. But
So are you basing it off of like your roles?
What do you
Meaning
mean?
like your basis of like we don't pass enough or we don't sweep enough. Like is it because of the folks that you're going up against? No offense to anybody who you roll with, but I'm saying is like, are you seeing that you're consistently getting a certain sweep or pass, therefore the person is not defending enough? Is that how you're assessing it? Or?
Are you asking me or are you asking
Yeah,
Max?
I'm asking
I mean, I
I asked both of you.
You can answer first. You want to answer
first, yeah, sure. So
this is personal. This is to you. No.
yeah, I mean, I'm the one that brought it up too.
Yeah.
It's a personal experience because, in my opinion of myself, I'm way better at passing. Right? You guys could probably agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think
not against me, but you know, no, I'm just kidding.
I think my guard, no matter what guard it is pretty shoddy. The only thing I actually do is hold you there and then wrestle up. That's literally it. And if someone's doing that, even as a black belt, if someone's doing that and you can't figure out a way to get past that, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Right? Because all I'm doing is just clinching up or defending and then wrestling up.
Yeah.
Like that's literally it. And everyone always does knee cut to the same side every single time, which leads right into my half guard on the side that I'm best at, and then I wrestle up. You know, so that was my thing about like the methodology is like if they constantly shoot for the same thing over and over again, they're never gonna get it. Especially as it goes on longer, it just won't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if they knee cut and then back out and like maybe do like a Toriando right off of it, then knee cut again, that's gonna get past me. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's a similar answer to that. I think that there are pockets of people that chain attacks, like a chain attacking the guard. When they're attacking the guard, they chain it pretty well. So, I say it like, I joke around and like I say, okay, people, I like rolling with that guy because he does jiu-jitsu. And what I mean by that is like they understand positions and they do different positions with you. And so, I think that I was just going to say this, he went into explanation of it. I think that there's a lot of predictable roles.
Yeah.
Right? I know that there's a lot of like, if I just shut this down, he ain't getting, it's done. It's a done deal. And then
so do you ever put yourself in like a bad position to be like,
for sure.
Right, like let him get,
I get mounted and get my back taken all the time.
Yeah, for
like,
sure. I'll get in a bad position and then try to work from there to make it into something else. But like, what's not sticking to his point mentality wise is if you're just gonna like, so somebody that I roll with all the time tries to Toriando me every single time to my left, both pants, and he comes in an angle where I'm able to just shuck his elbows by, defend, get tired, set up my attacks, get under him, sweep, or get behind him.
Yeah.
And it's just, to me, like the light bulb hasn't come on to him to be able to say like, and I've told him like, you got to do something different because it's different, but he's continuously doing the same pass.
But is it because it doesn't work on you, but it works on everybody else?
I think it works on other people.
Okay.
I think it works on other people.
Maybe not everybody else, but
yeah. I think it does probably work on other people, but I don't think it works on him. I've seen them roll together, and I'll just say it doesn't work on him. It doesn't work on some other guys who are just like positionally better. Like when I say positionally better,
they're more aware.
I'll say something good, so I'll say somebody's name, right?
Yeah.
There's a guy named Victor Pro Belt who's good at. He's not like great at any particular position. He's pretty good at butterfly and stuff like that. But he's really good. He's really good at switching his positions and like transitioning to different position. And he understands these positions. So like when I see them roll together, this other gentleman so he'll just defend this, go to something else, attack, sweep, come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm thinking most people are like, if this works, like let's use percentages, right? If this pass works 80% of the time, I'm not going to give up on it because I'm close to 100. If it works 30, meaning I'm getting my back taken every time, I'm like, all right, well, I'm giving up on this. You're not going to continue to...
You're not going to evolve.
Yeah.
You're not going to evolve. And I think that happens a lot at ours. I think it happens a lot. I'm just saying at our school. I'm just saying it happens at probably other places too.
Yeah, definitely.
It's where like...
But I think my point of like percentage mentality, it has some value, right? If you're really close to, let's say you roll with 5 different guys every week, right? And 3 of them you can pass with this specific pass, but 2 of them you haven't been able to pass successfully, you're going to continue that because you're wanting to be at 100%.
Sure.
Well, I'll counter that actually.
Statistically?
Yeah, but I'm bringing back to judo real quick.
Yeah.
In judo, the vast majority of the Olympians, and these guys are the highest level,
Yeah.
guys in judo, they have 3 moves at most that they're good at.
Yeah.
And they will constantly hit their number 1 all the time. Like, so let's say Uchimata is like an 80% win rate for them, right? They're going to try and hit it, but then they're not going to constantly be like Uchimata.
Right.
They're going to be like Uchikochi.
Yeah.
They're going to switch. They're going to go to like plan B or plan C and just constantly switch between those. And then on like the off like 1000th match, they'll do like something completely random. I think with passing, you should do something like that. You have two passes that you do constantly.
Yeah.
Knee cut and Toriando.
Yeah.
Right. Just for a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like 80% win rate with like pass rate with a knee cut, but then like 10% pass rate with a Toriando, you should still do the Toriando.
Yeah.
Because it's a diversion, right?
Yeah.
So like I agree that like if someone's really good at something, because I'm really gonna be good at like a Toriando.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like 100% of the time do that first, second, and third.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna fake something else at least, But if you're gonna constantly do the Toriando, just like dancing around like your salsa.
I mean, I agree with you guys of like chaining things together, right? Like if I'm gonna do a snap down to get somebody down, I'm gonna snap down as soon as they come back up, either seonagi, drop seonagi, and lastly, if I don't get it and we get back straight, I'm gonna snap down again and potentially go single double leg. But I'm not gonna like continually go from seonagi to drop seonagi immediately because they're just gonna take my back because I'm gonna be too tired for trying to get them over.
Yeah, like I'll agree with your Med. We're gonna shout out Vic again. Vic is a really fun role.
Yeah,
Fun role.
But it's
always
also
moving.
He's always moving, but it's also because he's unpredictable.
Right.
Like he always wants to stand with me,
Mhm.
and I never know what he's gonna do until he started doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to say. Like when I roll someone else, who I won't name, they'll always do single. If that fails, double. That's it.
I forgot who said it.
Is that me?
I forgot who said it was in an Arte Suave DVD. I think it was Marcelo Garcia. They were like, "Oh, why don't you you're elite? Like, why don't you just roll with black belts? Like, why don't you just whatever?" And he's like, "Because I already know." Like, he's like, I'm not tooting my own horn, right? But like, I know what certain like I've studied black belts games, and I'm a black belt, so I know the chain of certain positions, whether it's like sweep or pass or anything. And he's like, a purple belt that has a lot of cardio. I don't know what they're going to do next, right? I don't know what they've learned. I don't know how, are they going to go left? Do they like going right? Like, I don't know how they're going to get out. When I have them in a submission, they're immediately going to tap. Are they going to do something I've never seen? Like, I don't know that, which is why I like to, mix in purples, brown belts, like blue belts here and there to make sure that I'm always, pushing my mind. Is there another avenue that this could go, even though I think I've got it locked down?
Right.
I'm sure he said it like shorter than that long ass explanation, but
Os.
Arte Suave is definitely, I'd watch it again.
Yeah. That's top fucking jiu-jitsu documentary all the time.
Oh yeah.
No, I can see that. It gets where, as long as they're positionally strong, where like, I think it happens in a lot of schools. Like you were talking about the person. Oh, I can do this one thing and it works 80% of the time. So it worked 4 out of the 5 times. 4 of my 5 rolls. Yeah. I'm going to continue to do that. It's you get these people who get that much level of success.
Yeah. And
all they're doing is stack pass.
Yeah.
Right. Bait the triangle, stack pass. Never grow.
Yeah.
Right. And what happens when you go against somebody who is like your weight class, your level, that's,
the only one outlier that, and again, it's one outlier that you could say it worked for a long time, not through black belt, but it worked for a long time, was the triangle. White belt, blue belt, purple belt, it didn't matter. Yeah. His success rate with a triangle or flying triangle was 95 plus. And we were like, "Oh, he's never beat anybody with an arm bar." This and I was like, "But he won."
Ryan Hall.
Yeah, Ryan Hall. Like,
I mean, like the submission to get to it, but he was getting to triangles from a lot of different positions.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, that's I like to shoot a lot of triangles. I shot a triangle like all the time tonight, but I was, I'm trying to shoot it from different places or I try to find them. I'm looking for them in different positions.
Did you ever hit an inverted one?
Yeah.
Like trying?
Yeah, for sure. I really like when I'm inverted and people are diving into my guard and I'm like, and then I'll hear Holy like talk, get the fuck out of the person, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. And I'll suck the person's arm and it's like, it's too late and I'll just spin out and the triangle's in. But like, I don't know. I think to me, that's when jujitsu's fun is okay. If I'm just going to hit triangles, I'll look for them, but I'm not going to be committing to one position to get to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that way I feel like, oh man, my jiu-jitsu is getting better.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But
I hit the Kimura lock from everywhere.
Everywhere, bro.
Hey, earlier today, I was rolling with who was I rolling? I was rolling with Vince, and I got him in a Americana, like super quick. And Nadir on the side, he's like, "How'd you do that?"
Who said that?
Nadir. I was like, "I just grabbed it, man." And he's like, "That's it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's it. You just grab it."
Grab it. Hold on.
Well, somebody told me about this guy who. Remember that guy that from New York? He was the one who did the G roll from the half guard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He taught me. He was like a purple belt when I was a white belt, and he would always like go for Kimuras, and he goes, if you get a Kimura, never let go.
Like once you got that,
never
locked in,
let go.
What would be the reasoning to let go?
It's a lot of the only time is when you're about to get past and they turn it into an armbar.
Yeah, because they take your back.
Yeah, or they break your arm, but like it's by then you're already past.
Even then you can do the Bacalao 5000 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
From there, like, but it's to me on top when you have the armbar. When you have the Kimura, there's so much leverage. So you can use it to pass, use it to take somebody's back. It's such a strong grip.
When's the last time you got an Americana?
Wednesday. I only get him in
4
no-gi.
earlier.
I only do them in no
Mounted?
I'm usually mounted.
Side control?
No mounted. Mounted. I do mounted.
I do.
only get them side control.
I feel like I'm the only one that does it a very specific way. I use my head.
I use my head to do the straight armbar with my head like this. I do that.
I use it for the bent ones.
I don't do that.
Kimura too.
Kimura, I like.
Elbow by the neck or like under the head?
No, I put my head on the wrist.
No, I know, but this arm,
so I put my head on the wrist and then I lift up on the elbow.
I do Kimura to take the back from top almost always. I'm looking to take the back, and then if I feel like I want to get the Kimura and then finish the armbar, like spin it to the armbar or whatever, like make them go flat, I'll do that, or maintain inside wrist control and then work short choke. I like the short choke in no-gi a lot.
I've only finished that Kimura a couple times where like you have it and then it lets go, but like their arm is like right over your hip, and you put your leg
side.
behind their back, so they're like this, literally halfway up, and then all you do is like turn your hip. Yeah.
Oh
If I'm get on top, it's not much success rate. You're gonna get out.
no, you don't want to have that to happen. It's we
don't have a very top focused school, which is ironic.
Even though I know.
I feel like you're trying to change the culture, my man.
Hey, look, I'm just trying
Bottom
to
martial arts. What's up?
I'm trying to make people more
It's called top
versatile.
martial arts, bro.
I'm trying to make people more versatile.
I think that you should have.
Hey, you know who to talk to? You know what I mean?
Listen,
put in a
you
good
keep
word
on-
with Saigon or whoever it
listen,
is.
You can keep on coming on a Friday night, but the problem is like, I feel
We need solutions, bro.
no. I'm not making a plug for anything or whatever,
Yeah.
but I think like the way that we're approaching this class on Friday
Mm-hmm.
is different, and I think it's special, right? Because I'm not trying to like I don't give a fuck. People will say like, "Oh, you're trying to give it a plug," or it's special in the fact that like, okay,
I mean, you can plug it for people to come.
yeah, whatever,
right?
yeah,
Like,
it's there's a vibe to the class where like we're there to have fun.
If you're in the
Yeah.
Charlotte area, Friday
come
nights.
through.
Yeah, and you enjoy
6 to
no-gi.
8.
I will probably bait and switch it on to the gi when it gets colder.
Yeah.
Just fucking know that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
For when it gets colder, I'm gonna bait and switch it, and you better be ready to.
Middle of the summer, I'm not super eager to put on.
Yeah, but the vibe is like come in there. We're gonna warm up with jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're gonna do drill specific like to what we're trying to do, but we need to drill takedowns.
Yeah.
Max has been doing a lot of the takedown stuff. We need basic level of stuff that will work in no-gi that I can probably translate to gi to, that I try to focus on with folks, specific either to a pass or to like a guard or what have you. And I think that, and then if we really think that we have advanced people there, we've split up the class. Mm-hmm. So, you know, Max has been focusing on the newer guys, and I've been working with the higher level guys to do like leg
Arabs too.
No, yeah, I mean, but we got, I mean, it's a good vibe. And then what happens is like you get this sense of like community, and the fact that we know that the class is split up.
Yeah.
For some reason, like because I make it more of an open mat after a certain time, mm-hmm. I think that people take the onus upon themselves, especially the higher level belts, to work with the lower level people. Mm. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get that at open mats, as opposed to when you're in class, you don't get that opportunity to do that.
You can, because you're there for a reason.
You're
technique, warm up technique, and then roll, and then get your ass on.
Yeah, I see Vic roll with somebody. Another plug for Vic. You know,
this is now the Vic.
Hey, we should just get him on here.
Yeah, he'll roll with somebody in our whatever class / open mat, get done, and then start talking about the shit, right? Or even Tyler, blue belt, he'll talk to them about like whatever they did, right? You know what I'm saying?
He'll talk the whole time though.
Yeah. I mean, everybody. Con will talk the whole time, but it's a sense of like.
It's more open, yeah.
It's more open. You let your guard down, and so the guys will come and talk to you.
It's more casual.
More casual.
Yeah.
You know.
Totally agree. So yeah, man, you guys are in the Charlotte area. Friday nights, Dubai nights.
Dubai nights.
6 to 8. Top martial arts, Pineville. Make sure you type in Pineville.
We're making t-shirts.
Because if you go to Rock Hill on a Friday night, you might get stabbed.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do it?
You got it.
Nope.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Just remember to get out there, get hungry, go for it.
This is the ultimate symbol for good luck.
How's that good luck?
Good luck.
That's a thumbs up, bro.
Thumbs up is good luck. Is it?
Good luck.
Got it. Got the pocket.
And good morning, Vietnam.
All right, guys. Get out there, get hungry, and good luck.